Hello again, everyone. Welcome back into the living room. You have discovered the living room guitarist. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully you've joined us multiple times now. My name's Dan. I'm your host. We're a show about playing our instruments here, our trusty guitars we've all had. Some of us not very long, others of us many, many years. Doesn't matter. We're all at different places on our sort of guitar playing journey, but it's all about our love of this instrument and our love of making music, the joy we get from just playing and creating. Again, learning other people's songs, creating our own songs, the stuff that always just lives in our heads and on our fretboards, that we make up over the years, little riffs and progressions, and we have ideas for songs and things. We're not looking for commercial success. We're not professionals. Many of us are amateurs. That's okay. We play because we like to play. We're not trying to impress anybody. We're trying to collaborate, enjoy each other's creativity, learn from each other, inspire each other, challenge each other to become better players, and it's really just a lot of fun just to play this instrument. It does a lot for us. So what we're doing today is not a new thing. I'm not offering any new material today. I'm actually here to honor several requests I've received over the last several weeks on the email. So thanks for your emails, by the way. I really appreciate all the feedback is really wonderful, and I invite you to come in here and be on the show. You're so welcome in every sense of the word. Would love to actually have you feature your own original kind of living room material, just all the little bits and pieces that you'd like some collaboration to kind of put together. And we've got a cool song that we can play together that we all created together by ourselves. Again, not because we want to be professional musicians. We're not looking to make money or anything like that. Who cares if it doesn't have commercial value? Whatever we make up, we do it for ourselves. We play because we just love to play, and we need to. The email address is livingroomguitarist@gmail.com. Please subscribe to the show. Please come on in. So again, I'm offering several requests today that I received over the email, because if you go back all the way to the very first inaugural episode, episode 1, I guess I didn't know it at the time because it was still just a brand new project. I never played that original tune through all the way uninterrupted. And then when you think back to episode 11, it was a 3-part episode, 11 A, B, and C. I got several emails saying, hey, let's hear you put it all together, because we had John with us who had kind of interpreted his version of episode 11A, and it was really great. And so I finished that, but. So people want to hear, all right, what's the finished version of your episode 11, the whole thing put together? And that's what we'll do today, just so, because people were telling me, hey, we want to just hear it uninterrupted, the whole thing, so we can record it and play it, and maybe add a lead to it, or just have our own interpretations of it. But with this, people want uninterrupted versions. So that's why I'm just going to zip it and just play these versions and let you have at it, and invite you to submit it back to us. So whatever you can do with it. Again, if you're a lyricist, you want to write lyrics to something, if you want to change the arrangement, if you want to add or subtract anything, whatever you want to do with this is great stuff to just raw material to make something your own. And then submit it back and say, hey, I did this with your tune, and maybe someone else could do something else with it. And you submit your own stuff, and then we all kind of collaborate, and again, we create cool things to play together. Not for commercial value, but for joy, frankly. Okay, so here we go. Think back to episode 1. It was in this alternative G, kind of that sort of a version of a G. You remember the story, so I'm just going to play it uninterrupted once the best I can. Forgive me if I miss a note here and there. It's been like several weeks now since about 3 months since I've actually played this tune. But here it is uninterrupted from my very first episode. Okay, a little bit messy, but you get the gist of it. I played it, uninterrupted one time through. You can speed it up, you can slow it down, you can, maybe put your own lead in there if you want, change it around, whatever. It's yours to mess with, and then whatever you've done with it, film yourself on your phone, send it back if that little tune speaks to you. You remember the story and what kind of inspired the tune back from our very first episode, so you can go ahead and check that out if you want to. We'll move on to episode 11. The tune there was this big long thing that I wasn't sure what to do with it. I've been messing with it for years and always adding and subtracting pieces to it. So I'll play it uninterrupted, adding the interpretation that our guest John did in episode, I think it was like 12 or something. So you know the story behind that song. So it starts in this A minor, and I'll see if I can hopefully not just see if I can wipe the sweat off and have the fretboard to be my friend today. And I'll try to play this whole thing uninterrupted just one time. Say I was going to make any mistakes, but we're going to keep going. Pick up the intensity a little bit, even though it's an acoustic version. So the best of my ability, my amateur living room guitar playing ability, that's the whole tune from put together from episode 11, A, B, and C, with the very beginning part with John's interpretation and some of his additions on what was going on there. So if you want to mess around with it, please do so. Submit it back to us. You know, again, just film yourself on your phone or your iPad or whatever you got. livingroomguitarist@gmail.com. Again, we'd absolutely love to have you as guest on the show. We'll see you next time in the Living Room Guitarist. And again, please subscribe. Tell a buddy if you've got a friend who plays guitar and just plays for the love of the instrument. He or she is welcome on the show anytime. So thanks so much for joining us, and we will see you next time.